Welcome to Jimosi Podcast. So one of the trending stories today is that Madingor was driving through Konyo Konyo Market today, or was it yesterday? So he was driving through Konyo Konyo and Malkia Market, and these two markets, all the shops were closed. And this is a result of the protest that happened 2 to 3 days ago about the killing of South Sudanese in Sudan, and South Sudanese back in southern part reacted to it, so all the shops were closed. So we're going to look at it, but we'll play the video so that we have an idea of what I'm talking about.
It's empty, but you haven't seen anything yet. I've never seen something like that. The mighty Konyo Konyo subdued, but you haven't seen anything yet. Shuf min kindle maafi. There's nothing. Close. And it tells you who is controlling this town. There's no jump. No jump inside Konyo Konyo. Close. All close. This side, all subdued. Nothing, no activity. Nothing is happening. All the shops closed. This side also closed. And it's shocking. You come this time of the day, nothing is happening. Nothing. What is the future? Konyo Konyo and all the shops I have seen all closed. Look at this. Shub molat kubarin del bisa gedam. Maafi aja shakal. Maafi shakal, maafi. Shut, all shut. All shut. It's the same picture in Malakia also. Same picture. Look at this. No sign of life. No sign of life. Almost every side, no sign of life. So you can tell who is controlling this country. You can tell who is controlling this country. How are you going to survive? If this one persists for long, how will you survive? Look at that, all the shops, usually busy with traffic, nothing is happening.
Alright, so as we have seen in the video, most shops and petrol stations were closed. And as we saw in the video, or what we heard from Madingor was asking, you see all the shops are closed. Who is really controlling the economy of this country? And I'm going to look at it in different ways. Number one is that the closing of all the shops does not necessarily mean all the shops belong to the people from the north. It's just a matter of insecurity. Yeah. And the curfew was also introduced. So all other foreigners or some of South Sudanese that also own business to protect themselves from being looted, they have happened also not to open their shop, right? So they're also closed. So it might be a reason. It is not going to be entirely because these are the people that control the economy. But a huge chunk of the shops are owned by the northerners. We, the southerners, we rarely do business. And we have even seen, I don't know, a reason why we don't do business. And to me, I feel like this is a high time that we should learn. Because when shops are closed, the few shops that will be opening are going to sell items that are skyrocketing prices, and this is going to hurt an economy deteriorating, which is not good. So it's going, and we all know, we call back home, we talk with people, and they're always crying about the economy.
Yeah.
And now things are going to go up, combined with the inflation that the government is not able to control. These things soon is going to get out of hand, and it should be a high time that we Southerners should start venturing into the business. I know it's hard, but as we learn through this wave, if we don't venture into it, then at least we should embark on agriculture, so that most of things that are produced in the country should be sold at a lower price, so that these people will not have an excuse that hii ni kitu umetoka nje, so it has to be expensive because of the taxes and some of those checkpoints that are set all across the road when they are coming, and they're being taxed for no reason. So you see that one. So that's how I look at it. What do you think?
Okay, so to begin with, I actually agree with you in terms of not all shops belong to the Sudanese, because there are so many South Sudanese business owners also within Juba. But since this protest started, it started as a good cause, and then somewhere along the way, people started looting. So someone would not want to get their items stolen or have themselves mistaken as being Arabs or Sudanese and then get themselves harmed. And also in terms of the curfew, that is from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Nobody is expected to be loitering or be outside their houses. So that's another reason why people potentially closed their shops. Also, some of the few shops that were probably open, they probably ended up having items stolen. Like, I saw several videos and pictures of different locations across South Sudan where chairs were broken, like plastic chairs, and then things were really demolished. So like, it would take a lot of time for people to come up to fix whatever they got destroyed, and then to revamp their shops so that they can go on running. But right now the atmosphere is not that good, so people are fearing for, first of all, their safety, and then the safety of their properties and items within the shops, commodities and everything like that. Also, in terms of people venturing into business, my mom actually used to have a shop, and then one thing that I came to learn through her business is that our people don't support business people. Sometimes people would only come to borrow things when they don't have money, and if you sell on credit, then that means you will not have enough cash to restock your shop. So that's one of the things that mainly makes business not to work with most of our people. Also, we don't have like sufficient capital in most cases. You find that someone has a small shop and then they don't have a lot of things to sell within that shop. So you'll not make sufficient profit, and you'll not be able to grow your shop to a large scale. Yeah, which is one of the things that is affecting people. In terms of agriculture, I've always said that people need to venture into farming and different agricultural practices. That's because right now, a huge percentage of crops that are being sold within South Sudan, some things, even perishable crops like kales, sukuma wiki, spinach, cabbage, they are
tomatoes and onions.
Yeah, all of those items are brought from East African countries, mainly Uganda and Kenya. So if those perishable things cannot be grown within the country, yet we have a large tract of land that is quite arable and can support crops growing, then what are we doing as a society? We need to do better when it comes to food production. That's one of the things that is a driving force within the economy. When you produce your own food, those food items will not be expensive because they are locally sourced, as opposed to getting them from other countries where they have to be cleared at the border and also paying taxes, and then they are bought in dollars. So that means someone has to sell them expensively so that they are able to gain some profit and go back to buy other things.
Yeah.
So yeah, agriculture is a way to go.
Yeah, like you mentioned, a couple of things there. These are some of the things that we should look into, but lack of capital, yeah, is one of the main things. But because we as a community, we have not been built to do business, so sometimes it's really hard for our people to do business. Because there are some people that have capital, but they choose to do something. Somebody will have like 50,000 and I choose polygamy, so anaenda kuweka into a new wife. So unaona vitu kama hizo. So our priorities are different. But if this situation is going to let us look at things in a different angle, then I'm happy for it, so that we know now these 4 wives that you are marrying, things are going up, you are not able to feed them. It's high time next time when you have money, invest your money. And yeah, maybe that's why or another reason might be the reason why Sudanese or other East African communities that come to do business in South Sudan are successful is because we don't know them, so they are not living with their relatives, so they don't sell their things on credit. They sell everything on cash so that they're able to go back. So in this case, what should we do? Should we move to a places where we are not known? No, we just have to set things straight. I know it's hard, but you just have to tell your customers, educate them that if I give you on credit, I'm not able to go back to the market and bring more. And this is more of convenience. I'm making things convenience for you guys. Instead of going all the way to Konyo Konyo, you have them here in Mapao, you have them here in Shekari, you have them here in Jubatu, you have them here in Hierofranda, wherever that people get their thing, you see. So it's more about convenience. And if we all go taking things on credit, then it will make the business to fail. So we, the business people, or the people that are going to venture into the business, should educate their customers so that their customers understand their point. It's better if your inventory stay without nobody buying than to sell them on credit.
Yeah, and also try as much as possible to see who are your customers. Some people don't have job opportunities. So if this person is not working, then how do you expect them to be in a position to repay the debt if they take things on credit from you? If it's someone who has a constant stream of income, then it's understandable that they can borrow something for today because they don't have cash at hand. But once they get their salary, then they are going to pay you. In that case, you can consider those things. But someone who literally has no job, it's going to be tricky. You are going to create enmity between yourself and the customer, because if you keep on telling them, I need my money, and they don't have the money to repay you, they'll just resent you. The next time you see, they'll not be passing near your shop. They'll be passing uko mbali.
Yes. So based on that video from Madingo, we have seen that we have to step up, and it did not necessarily mean that the shops were closed because they all belong to the people from the north. It's simply for the safety, but a majority of them belong to them. And we should start looking at ways to invest in our country, do business. But because I've seen a couple of people trying to blame foreigners. You don't blame foreigners when you people don't invest. We should start pushing the idea of investing for the future. To a channel. I don't blame any foreigner, because even here in foreign countries where we live, we are not told you guys are foreigners, you should not work, you should not do this one. We are given that opportunity. So these people that come to the country, let them do their business, because they are making things easy for you. They're making convenience. They bring things to you, you easily buy. Some of you will not be able to get dollars to go to Uganda and purchase things now that we don't produce our own things.
They're also a source of employment as well.
Yes, they employ people, they pay rent wherever they are renting. So everybody's benefiting, so we should not look at it in a negative way. Because there are some small villages where these other foreigners are not there, and it's not like you people are doing anything. So it's not the foreigners, it's we. It is a we problem that we should address. And that was a quick one for Jamosi Podcast. Subscribe. Let's see you in the next video.